Jose Rijo. He's a 6'2" right-hander, a 14-8 record, fine earned run average, and a strong pitcher. He had 7. And Lou Piniella certainly kept his ball club hopping all season long. They had a lot of injuries. Piniella did great work. Bachman hits it to left field, and there is Eric Davis. That's the way this one starts. It's not unusual for Bachman to hit the ball to the opposite field, and the Reds had him played well. As Pat O'Brien set the autumn stage for you earlier in this hour. A bouncing ball to Larkin. 2 out. Larkin to Hal Morris. He just gave Andy a fastball and he let it go by. And to the second baseman, Duncan. Down go the Pirates. 1, 2, 3. Bob Walk will go to the hill, and the hometown fans are on their feet. They love it. And on the mound, it's Bob Walk, the 33-year-old right-hander. But Bob Walk won't work quickly. He walks the leadoff man.
A fine defense for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Includes Barry Bonds in left field, Andy Van Slyke in center. Still either. That's why I think you could expect Larkin to be in motion.
And there's a bunt in the first inning. Good play by Walk. And the put out 1-3. Lou Piniella told us that he has been bunting more in September than he had in the early part of the season. He wants to get the lead. 3-1. And a base hit. The runner may not try to score. Barnes has a great arm. 1-0 Cincinnati.
That's because Barry Larkin had a good jump at second base. If he doesn't get a good jump at second, he's held at third with 1 out and Davis batting.
Reagan ball, base hit. Morris goes on to third. Bonilla boots the ball. Here comes the second run. A batter to third. 2-0 Cincinnati.
You're already down by 2 runs. That's really a credit to your offense. Jim Leland with a lot of confidence that the Pirates can score in bunches.
Breaking ball, base hit. That makes it 3-0. A double for O'Neill with 1 out, and the Reds are rocking. Walk could certainly use another out somewhere along the way here. Breaking ball is hit to short. Bell for the second out. The runner to third. So Chris Sabo didn't get the RBI. The inning going for Cincinnati. Walk's thrown 25 pitches already, and he struck him out. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 1 left, 1 inning. 3-0 Cincinnati on top.
Had. And second, Bobby Bonilla, 20 behind.
3-2 pitch. He hits it to third, and a good play by Sabo. Can he? He did.
His stolen bases.
And his defense. Outstanding left fielder, perhaps the best in the league. He pops that one up for the second out. Sabo wants it. 2 out. And the Cincinnati hurler. You're out. 6 in a row set down by Rijo. Picks up his first strikeout after an inning and a half. 3-0 Reds.
That leads the major leagues.
Duncan hits it up the middle, leaned, ranges to his right, and gets him 1 out.
There's more pressure in the National League and American League Championship Series than there is in the World Series, by far.
With one out, he tried to bunt. We've seen him beat bunts before, but he is out tagged by LaValliere. Second strikeout by Walk. Larkin had 185 hits this year, the most on the Cincinnati club. He hits it to third. That's fair. I don't think Backman can throw him out, and he got him. Boy, there was a brilliant play by Backman, who doesn't have a great reputation at third base, but he did it that time after two. Ball four. That's the first man to reach base for Pittsburgh. Well, Barry Larkin got this game off and running with a walk. Lean hits it fair into the corner. Let's see how far LaValliere can come. Having trouble getting the ball back in. Lean goes for third. Both runners will be safe. It's 3-1 as Lean squirted one past Hal Morris.
And now they're being brought in by Lou Piniella with Walk hitting.
Rijo striving for the strikeout, and he gets it. That's his second. And Lou Piniella doesn't like the situation. Walk, who had driven in 4 runs, fails to get that one home, and anything could happen with Backman up there. Runner at third, 1 out. 1-2 the count. You're out. Third strikeout for Rijo.
In big cities nowadays, you often get gridlock alert.
Top of the third. Popped up for Duncan. And the inning is over. The Pirates get one. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 left. 3-1 Reds. Will return to Riverfront Stadium after this word from your local station.
Complaining about not having a right-handed power hitter. Not until they got Martinez did they get one. Carmelo Martinez.
So Hatcher celebrates his 30th birthday by striking out. That's the third strikeout for Bob Walk. A wonderful job downtown. The downtown stadium has helped, and they're really excited about this postseason activity. A short hop to Jose Lee. And that's 7 in a row by Walk, and 2 out in the bottom of the third.
Riverfront Stadium here, their first year, 1970, saw the Cincinnati Reds go to the World Series.
Walk's retired 7 in a row. Oh, borderline pitch. Down he goes, 8 in a row, 4 strikeouts for Walk. We've played 3 innings. Cincinnati leads it 3-1.
As high ball hitters, therefore you can get inside on them.
2-2 pitch. And the 4th strikeout of the game for Rijo. Two and two to the batter. Fly ball into left center, slicing toward Davis. He has it for the second out. 5 in a row set down by the Cincinnati hurler. 197 innings. He walks Bonds with 2 out. That's the second pass by the Cincinnati pitcher. And even though they're trailing, we might see some running on the part of Bonds. Or Rijo to throw over there. Fly ball high to right. How deep is that one? I think we're tied. Home run by Sid Bream, and it's 3-3. A walk and a home run. A nasty combination when you're rooting for Cincinnati.
And when you do that, your attention's diverted to the runner and not the hitter.
And LaValliere becomes the 5th strikeout victim for Rijo, but 2 runs on 1 hit for the Pirates are back in the game. Bottom of the 4th, we're tied 3-3.
Brace yourself. A tie ball game.
Cincinnati got 3 in the first. Here's a ground ball to Jose Lean. Green hustles back to the base, and the first man, O'Neill, is retired. That's 9 in a row. Sid Bream had those 3 knee operations. I saw him this spring, and he was really struggling. Sabo would try to snap that string. Former Rookie of the Year in the National League. He hits it into center for the 4th Cincinnati hit of the night. Off the end of the bat, but a base hit, hustling for 2. Out! They'll argue with Runge down there. His father, Ed, was a long-time American League umpire. 2 out, bases empty. And a broken back ground ball to Jay Bell. No runs, 1 hit. And out trying to stretch it. Nobody left. We played 4 innings. Who, say the fans, we're tied 3-3. Lean leading off. Second baseman. That's Duncan. And 1 out. James Brown has an interesting guest down on the playing surface. JB. Leadoff man has been retired here in the 5th. Walk, chases a high pitch, and becomes the 6th strikeout victim for Rijo.
You know, Ron Oster is one guy who thinks that Pete Rose
didn't play much at Minnesota. Rijo with 2 out. Walks Backman. Well, that's his 3rd walk, and the other 2 scored runs. Avallier walked in the 3rd and scored. There was a walk to Bonds with 2 out in the 4th, and Bream hit the home run, and now...
Yes, you do that, but not now.
There goes Backman. There's a strike, and the inning is over. 7 strikeouts for Rijo, and the Pirates strand their 2nd runner of the evening. Into the bottom of the 5th inning we go, and we're still tied 3 apiece. It's from Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic. Jose grounds a ball to deep short. Bell cuts it loose. Got him. What a good play by the Pirate shortstop. And Bell was talking with us this afternoon. He said, if I have to cut it loose, I can do it.
Pirates winning 3 in a row.
And Walk couldn't find the strike zone and issues a free pass to Larkin. That's the 2nd walk issued by Walk, both to Larkin.
With the Boston Red Sox winning it last night.
And there goes the runner. Avallier cuts it loose. Save, a stolen base.
Second base, bang, bang, and the hitter assisting Larkin now.
Larkin started to go to 3rd. There's a ground ball to Bream to the pitcher cover. And the inning is over. The Reds leave a runner. They have stranded 2. We have played 5. We'll return to Riverfront Stadium after this word from your local station. They have 3 boys in the Van Slyke family. 2 and 2 to Andy. Chased a bad ball off. Foul tip and out. 8 strikeouts for Rijo.
Andy has 3 sons, but the Bills aren't big enough to say hi to all of them.
He likes to hit in this park. This park and Three Rivers Stadium are much alike. That ball into right field for O'Neill. He couldn't get close enough, so he didn't want to play it into a double. He did all he could. And a 1-out single.
The outfielders play balls differently.
And the batter is Bonds. 1 on, 1 out. And a base hit. O'Neill holds him to 2nd base. First hit of the night for Barry Bonds. And of course, the Cincinnati bullpen immediately. Boney and Bonds on the bases. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, and they're loaded up. Earlier today, as Lou Piniella looks on at the...
Said Pittsburgh finishing very, very strong.
Base hit loaded, 1 out. Byer corks to first. Might be a double play. There's one. Out of the inning. We're still tied. 3-6-1. The pitcher took the throw. Pirate catcher Don Slaught. Jim Leyland told us today I have to be very careful with the moves that I make involving. Here's a line drive and a good play by Backman. Backman timed it well, 1 out. Now the possible double he took away from Al Morris. 3-2 to Eric Davis. It was 3-0. Booted by Breen to the pitcher for the out. Breen jumped right on top of it. Now the throw gets away from Jose Lean as they throw the ball around the infield.
Was eventually suspended a game by Bart Giamatti, who was then, of course, the National League president.
O'Neill hits it into left field, and Bonds wants it. Down go the Reds. 1-2-3. We've played 6. We're tied 3-3. That was a massive, memorable moment. Here we go into the 7th inning, and Charlton to Lean, and a pop fly to center. Hatcher is there, and that's the way the 7th inning starts, and Lean is 1 for 3. He had driven in a run earlier, and we're going to have a pinch hitter for Bob Walk.
Rita signed with the Cincinnati Reds back in 1978.
Fly ball, and that ball might drop. That's a base hit. Rita's dunks one into right field with 1 out, and that's the 5th Pittsburgh hit.
Now, if that right leg goes behind the left leg, he's committed to go home.
He pitches, and the runner goes, and the catcher Reed can't throw. Both of these ball clubs inclined to run, and a stolen base for Reedus. There's the lead run. 3-1 to the batter. And a fly ball into right for O'Neill. The runner tags, but stays. 2 out. King, the pinch hitter, is retired. Charlton added that other number, 43. I don't know what that is. On 3-0. There's ball 4. There's Leland.
I'll tell you, that other, as you look at Lou Piniella.
Fly ball into left, and Davis going back. He is there, I think. No, he can't get it. Ground rule double, and 1 run will score. Pittsburgh takes the lead 4-3, and Davis didn't play that one very well.
He started backpedaling too early.
But if Pittsburgh has the lead, so what with regard to the bullpen? 2nd and 3rd, 2 out, and he struck him out. So Pittsburgh gets 1 run on 2 hits, 2 left. They've left 6. Here's how they did it. A fly ball rather misplayed by Davis. Ground rule double by Van Slyke. 7th inning stretch time. Belinda working from the stretch. He got a strike in there. And Sabo goes down. And he's groaning as he walks back to the bench. Threw a wild pitch and then forced in the winning run. Pops him up into short left field for Bonds. One-handed catch coming up. 2 out. Next Saturday, CBS Sports.
14 players.
And Belinda, one of the 11th. 0-2 on Duncan, and he has a 1-2-3 inning. Now we've played 7, and Pittsburgh's on top, 4-3.
This year. Against lefties, he leads the majors in RBIs.
He corks this one to deep center field, and it chases Hatcher to the wall, and he has it. A big ballpark saved the Reds there, the big center field, that is. He does get a swing against the lefty. 2-run homer in the 4th with 2 out. It tied the game at that time, 3-3. He corks it into right for his 2nd hit. And he might get a double. O'Neill could. O'Neill did. 2 out.
Talk about the offensive output of Pittsburgh in their outfield. And defensively, Cincinnati, excellent.
Davis waiting for it off the bat of LaValliere, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. Bottom of the 8th inning. Pitcher due to lead off, and the Pirates lead it 4-3. They'd love to get him aboard. Belinda set the side down in order in the 7th. Fly ball to center, and Slik is there. 1 out. 4 in a row by Belinda.
Who have saves? 6.
Larkin hits it into right field. There's Bonilla. This ball's trouble, and it is caught for the out by Bonilla for the 2nd out. And that's 5 in a row retired by Belinda.
The Reds have been anemic since the 1st inning. Only 1 hit since the 1st inning.
Breaking ball got Hatcher. That's 6 in a row retired by Belinda, who gets his 2nd strikeout. We played 8, and the Pirates lead 4-3. Keep it over there. Dibble, the 3rd pitcher of the night for Cincinnati. Charlton pitched. 2-2 to Lean. And he got it. Going to start that swing soon enough. 1 out. Lean, number 13, back to the bench, and he has a variety of people out there in the bullpen. Reynolds couldn't catch up with it either. 2 strikeouts for Dibble.
I think what Leland is feeling right now and thinking about right now, he'll probably bring the left-hander in.
Struck out the side. Sets it up for the Reds here in the bottom of the 9th. We'll see what they can do. The big guys are going to come up. Morris, Davis, and O'Neill. Bottom of the 9th. First game of the playoff. Pittsburgh 4, Reds 3. Standing by in the bullpen. 1-2 to Benzinger. Base hit.
Play on the ground very often.
Runner is gone. Low, ball 4. Ball 4, and there are 2 men on. That pitch was close. Down around the knees. Send up Oster. He's a switch hitter. If he gets behind on the count, he can withstand a pitching change. He bunts. And out at 3rd. Patterson, the left-hander, had the play in front of him, and he got his man. And that was close. 4th pitcher of the night for Pittsburgh is Ted Power. 1 in 3, 7 saves. He's a hard thrower. His opponent will be Chris Sabo. They lead now 4-3 in the 9th. They're running. Throw to second. That man is out, and the tying run is at 3rd base with 2 out.
LaValliere going for the trail runner, realizing he has no play.
Pirates are 1 strike away from a victory. And they got him, and the Pirates win it 4-3. Power gets a strikeout after the brilliant play by LaValliere, and Davis is left stranded. And Pittsburgh, with Drabek ready to pitch tomorrow, came from behind to win this one 4-3 after trailing 3-0 after 1. They are a resilient group.